Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go.
This is the conference call. I'm your host, Allie Long, and today we have Asisat Oshoala. So how old were you when you first started playing?
I can't really remember, man. Can't really remember. It's been long. But I just know, like, I didn't really learn how to play football, It was just a natural talent. I just started playing with my friends in school, and I was having fun with the whole vibe with my friends and all. So it was just all fun.
Okay, cool. So was it like at school only really that you played, or like?
Yeah, I played at school and also at my neighborhood because every Sundays we always have like a big space, like a big car park empty. So we usually play there on Sundays, and during the break time in school and after school hours, I usually play with my friends back then, like the boys anyway, because we don't really have the females who are into sports that much where I grew up, so it was all just me and the male players.
In the US, it's so common for every kid to like be encouraged to play multiple sports, where for your situation it was different growing up, right? Your parents they did not want you playing soccer at all.
No one's gonna drive you to the park for Sunday football, aside from the school hours on Sundays if I wanted to play. So every Sundays we usually do like the home thingy, clean the house, get your closet for the week and everything, So when I'm doing that, and I just tell my mom I want to go downstairs to wash my clothes and all that, and then boom, I'm off. And then hours later, when I come back, she's gonna start checking her time. Be like, Z, why are you just coming back this time? How many hours will it take you to wash your clothes? There's so many people at the top and all of that, I just keep giving excuses. I mean, when I'm playing outside with my friends, the boys, and maybe I sight my dad from a long distance, I usually run away and I tell my friends, tell him you've not seen me today.
No way. You actually started a foundation. Can you just talk about that a little bit?
Basically, the foundation is just to help the young girls. It's just basically for girls. In my society, the way I grew up, it was more like they saw football as something that is meant for the men or for the boys. Women shouldn't go through the whole stress of kicking football and all of that. So I'm trying to educate the parents that they can always help these kids to achieve their dreams. There's always a way of them being in school and still managing their sporting life at the same time. It doesn't have to be football. It could be tennis, it could be basketball, it could be anything. These kids are talented. There's no reason why they should leave sport for education. I'm just trying to help these kids and create awareness and create opportunities for them, because I had no opportunities to play friendly games or tournaments or whatever. So I usually organize this every year for the kids, for the girl child, and they're always happy. You have thousands of kids coming out to train, coming out to play. They're so happy and everything. And sometimes I also hold seminars with parents, trying to convince them and make them understand that these kids, it's whatever you want them to do as a parent, that's what they do, because that was what happened to me when I was growing up. I was lucky, but I know that there are millions of Asisats out there who didn't get lucky during my own time as well, who were not lucky,
Right.
So yeah, so I just want things to get better and different mentality for the parents and different mentality for the young girls.
Okay, so how did you get to be a professional?
On the Sunday, I went to the National Stadium. I just had a workout and all of that, and then they don't know I used to play football after the running, right? So I was playing with the boys I usually play with then, on a very strong hard surface, right? It wasn't like a proper pitch or a standard football thing. It was just like 3-3 on each side.
I love that.
Yeah, so I was playing with them on that Sunday, and then one of the guys now came, and then it was like, there's a female competition going on over there, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, let me go check it out, because I've not really met a proper female team before. Like, I've not seen a proper female team before. So I was so excited to see women play and all of that. And then I went there to check, and the guys I used to play with, they went to the coach and said, we have a female player on our team. She can play for your team. She's so good, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, the coach said, okay, she can try. I mean, she doesn't have to register or whatever. It's just an open competition. And then I played for the team. So unfortunately, we played against the league side. right? So the league side now, they were now so interested in me. Then they were so interested and said, okay, we would love you to join our team. You played so good, you were so exceptional on the other team and all of that. So I was like, oh, don't even go there. I can't even play. I'm just here to have fun and let's go home. So I told them I can't join the team. But yeah, they said they were going to try to talk to my parents. I said, what? That's not possible.
Anyone but your parents.
Please, that's not possible. They didn't even know I'm here playing football in the first place. So, but yeah, I gave it that shot, and they came to my parent, the coach. They came to my parent that day, and they tried to convince my dad and my mom, and then yeah, they actually agreed. To my own surprise, they agreed that okay, I should join the team instead of going away and all of that all the time when they asked me to go and do something. So yeah, that was how I joined the academy in Lagos, FC Robo.
Was that hard for you to switch your mindset, or have you always kind of remained the same where you're just having fun and you know, because it's more serious when you're professional, you know, now you're playing for money, you got to score goals, there's more pressure.
Exactly.
Do you feel that, or do you always try to remain the same, like, I'm just having fun, this is the game I love?
To be honest, some days you'll be like, okay, I just want to enjoy the game. I mean, imagine being paid doing what you love, you know, it makes it more interesting. But some days you have to realize that, okay, this is your profession, this is your job, you gotta do more, you know. So it's not like a pressure, but it's just a reminder that you have to give more, you know. You're having fun, but you still have to be more serious because this is your job, you know.
So how did you get seen from like in Nigeria to go play in Europe?
Right. So I left Lagos State to go to play for another team in Port Harcourt, Rivers Angels, and then my coach then was the coach of the under-20s national team.
Okay.
So I got the opportunity to play for the team. Right. So I played at the under-20s World Cup 2014. I scored. I won golden boots and golden ball and everything. You know, I think it was at that point I actually had a rethink and said, okay, I think I'm gonna go professional because for me it was just all fun. I was just happy. I was leaving home and all of that before. But it was at that point I changed my mind and decided to go professional. And then I had the offers from Liverpool and some other clubs in Europe. But I had to choose Liverpool because I mean I speak English and it would be my first time traveling out. So I'd be like, okay, I can't live where I don't understand the language. So I have to pick England.
And then so after England you went to China?
Yes. I left Liverpool for Arsenal and then I went to China.
Okay, so I think, I'm not sure. So was your coach Farid? When you
Farid.
Okay, he's my coach right now for Lyon at the Rain. But he talks about you. He says that you're such a great player. So
oh my God, cool. I used to call him my daddy.
He is like a father, right? He's I absolutely love him. He's such a great coach and such a great guy. So
he's really professional.
Very professional. So is there any way we can get you to come to us?
When I was in China with him, it was like I had no family and I was so far away from. I had to take flight for like 21 hours to get to China, you know. Yeah. So I was always far away from home, and he is also from France. You know, he's French. So we just tried to make ourselves happy there because we're both professionals there. Right. So it made the environment more cool and more comfortable for me.
Can we convince you to come to our team? What was different in the football?
The first thing is tactically, it's not the same with the Chinese football and that of Europe. It's not the same, you know.
Was that a hard adjustment?
It wasn't really hard because I had a coach from Europe, right? So I had a coach who brought the same thing I'm used to the team. It wasn't like I was training with a Chinese coach or something. So I was kind of lucky to have someone who's also from Europe, you know. So we kind of like have the same thing I'm used to and all of that. But for the other girls, relating with the girls and everything was pretty much difficult because you can't speak with them. They don't speak English. You have to bring in a translator to be like the middleman to speak with the person, and the person tells the person they play and the player tells you know. It was just so long. So the communication was really, really wasn't helpful then my first year in China. Well, Tactically, the technique part of the game and all that is not the same in China. It's completely different, to be honest. But it got better after like 6 months, 7 months. Yeah,
How would you describe Barcelona as a club?
it's a team where you have no option other than to work hard, and like you always want to keep up, you know. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say
Yeah,
here.
of course.
You always want to keep up, because at the end of the day you have players that, like, you've got the best legs around you, so you are forced to walk every time. Like, you're forced to walk every time. Technically, you're forced to improve every time, you know. For me, I'm much better now technically than when I initially got to Barcelona, you know. So that's what I'm talking about. It's a club where when you come, you can be the same person in 2 years, you know. So you're forced to walk, you're forced to improve technically, your mindset towards the game, your team play and everything, you know. It just helps you to improve in every aspect. And I think every other club has the same, but I just think it's quite different. I've played a couple of clubs, but I think it's just quite different here. Here, you're gonna be forced to improve, right? So.
Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go.
Favorite Spanish meal?
Paella.
I love paella. Most influential person in your life? Can you name one? I know I'm sure you had a couple, but
Can I say my mom?
of course.
Yeah, my mom.
Oh, I love that. Advice to younger self.
I think I would say I shouldn't have traded anything for my education. Yeah, that's one thing I feel like I
get
miss.
into that. I didn't even talk about that.
And that's one thing I actually miss so much. And today I still feel, I mean, I've made a decision to carry on and all of that, but I just wish I started a bit earlier, or I listened earlier when I was being told to get more serious with education and all of that, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck to you in Barcelona. I'm always watching because I just love the club in itself. So, of course. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And hopefully see you in Washington soon.
And hopefully you come to watch one of our games.
I
If you have a deal, if we get to the Champions League final, you're gonna come to watch.
I promise.
You promise, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell my teammate we have a deal.
I'll be the good luck. I'll be the difference for sure. If you guys win, it was me. I was there watching.